Hello, good morning. Sorry for the technical problems. We're gonna watch a video about data of nearby space objects using SIMBAD Astronomical Database. If you have questions at the end, hopefully Dr. Anam Kalhor can join, and we can talk with they directly. And so with no further ado, I'm gonna share his presentation. Give me a second. Okay, share. Okay. Please let me know in the chat if you are not able to see it or hear it, okay?
Oh, I guess you're right. Right now it says 0. Well, maintenance for
Hello, welcome everyone. Thanks for joining this panel. My name is Baron Karhov, an independent researcher from Europe. First of all, I appreciate the Space Education and the Strategic Applications Conference 2024 to invite me in this conference as a speaker. I would like to say that it's my absolute honor to share my research activities in quantum structure of electromagnetic waves that is used to quantum and testing results by receiving data from SIMBAD database with you. Title of the panel is Data of Nearby Space Object using SIMBAD Astronomical Database. The panel is divided into 3 parts. In the first part, I will speak about the history of the panel, why I needed to receive this data, how it helped me to test my theories and its usage. In the second part, I share with you scripts, local database in the Microsoft Access database, and step-by-step downloading and running the program to use it by researchers and students. Finally, at the third part, I speak about the usage of it, and I will hope be with you for question and answers at the end of when I ask people, do you really think that Big Bang theory is a good theory for describing the universe? Most of them say yes. But I didn't agree with them. I cannot understand, I cannot accept that universe started from a ball that is exploded from nothing. But I didn't have any replacement theory about origin of the universe. Since I was a young man, I was working on research branches in physics, something such as special relativity, general relativity, and other aspects of the physics. I didn't have any idea, but I didn't worry about it because I was working hard, and I was thinking about the universe in my whole life. In 2015, when I was a young man, I was teaching at the university. One day at the staff room of the university, I realized that I have a new idea. The key point was put it extra energy. The key point was this issue. In 2015, I realized that I have an idea. I work on it, and I realized that when we put an energy to a particle, its speed increases until reach to the speed of light. If at the speed of light we put it more energy, it started to oscillate perpendicular to its direction. So its path, its trajectory should be like this. By increasing the energy, it is starting a higher frequency. The question was, if we increase the extra energy, what would happen? I realized that it's after first dimension and second dimension, it started to oscillate in third dimension. So its trajectory should be like this. Now we know that most of space objects, such as Sun, such as our Earth, most planets, our planets, their trajectory in the space is like this. Okay. And in 2015, I took some selfies from myself for registering this moment, and I started to think in this subject. In 2018, I realized that I have a complete idea, I have a complete theory, and I should devote my life on this theory. I left my job at university. I left my job at my company that I was working with university, ranking of university. And then I went to my apartment for 3 years. In 2020, I started to write my papers. At the beginning, most of journals, most of my colleagues was not agree with me. They were disagree with me about my theory, but along the time, one by one, started to think about my theory and told me it would be a great theory. At that time, I realized that in quantum mechanics, as you know, photon is the quantum energy of electromagnetic waves. On the other hand, my model claimed that photon is not the quantum energy of electromagnetic waves. My model is made of many one-dimensional energy with together. In future, we speak more than now. I started to find a relationship between photon and my model. I realized that my model has two major differences with photon. One, my photons models, in my models, photons can share energy between each other because they made of many one-dimensional energy, a smaller energy than the photon, and they can share this energy between each other. On the other hand, I realized that the amount of one-dimensional energy in each photon depends on its temperature. Higher temperature is a reason for low number of one-dimensional energy in a photon. So, photon in my theory is like a box, three-dimensional box that can carry one-dimensional energy in it. Okay, the capacity of the photon is constant. It is equal to Planck constant, but the number that a photon carry depends on the temperature of the environment. Okay, I calculated its one-dimensional energy. I work many aspects of my theory, and I speak with my colleague at the university. I reach to a step that new step of my research that I should test it. Okay, I started to test my theories with real phenomena and well-known experiments. We should know that when we speak about photon, when we speak about the electromagnetic waves, that in the last century, we know that our knowledge about the light is too weak. I claim that most of well-known theories, such as expansion of universe, dark energy, and even Big Bang, are wrong. They accepted because our knowledge about the photon and electromagnetic waves was wrong. Let me explain one example. In cosmology, scientists say that the universe is expanding. Why? Because they see that most of the stars and galaxies light that we receive have redshift. They say that this redshift because of increasing their distance with us. It is wrong. Expansion of universe doesn't make redshift. Our weak knowledge about the redshift led us to defining expansion of universe for describing our weakness. In my theory, there is something else. The quantum redshift is a branch of quantum structure of electromagnetic waves. It's a powerful theory that can describe our universe. Most of the information that we have about the universe comes from investigating the light of stars and galaxies. The Big Bang is a theory that comes from expansion of universe and cosmic microwave background. Also, dark energy came from accelerating expansion of universe. But these theories are wrong because our knowledge about the electromagnetic waves was wrong. Let's rewrite the physics with using quantum structure of electromagnetic waves. In quantum mechanics, photon is a quantum energy of electromagnetic waves. We reject it. Introducing a photon as quantum energy has led to propose a lot of wrong theories, such as Big Bang, expansion of universe, dark energy, and so on. Let's look at some usage of quantum structure of electromagnetic waves. First of all, dark matter. It is a published paper in 2024 that explained the nature of dark matter and tell us why we cannot see them. Another usage is the change of direction of photon that can explain diffraction of electromagnetic waves. I suggest you read this manuscript. It is very important to be more familiar with quantum structure of electromagnetic waves and its usage also in out of cosmology. As you know, now two-slit experiment is a mystery of the light. Quantum structure of electromagnetic wave can describe this experience very well. In 2022, I proposed quantum energy that is smaller than photon. It's very important to understand one-dimensional energies and their properties. Look at this in future. The photon has a three-dimensional structure that made up of one-dimensional components in a certain structure. According to behavior of electromagnetic waves, I proposed a special structure for photon. First part is photon axis that can carry other energy. The photon axis move straight, direct straight, and can carry other energy with itself. Second part is a plate that contains second quantum energies in the second dimension. In this picture are green lines, green vectors. The arrangement of second dimension and its one-dimensional energies is demonstrated in this picture. These are not stable and oscillate. Like this paper, this video. This is cause of movement of photon as a sinusoidal trajectory. Third part is a main part that warehouse of a photon. There are many one-dimensional in the third part. Each quantum energy in the first dimension can carry 3 multiplied 10 power 8 quantum energy in second dimension and so on. It is consistent with the formula of Einstein. Now, let's define quantum redshift based on quantum structure of electromagnetic waves. We use 3 models: cubes, trucks, and trains. We use these models for simplifying the understanding of this theory. Assume a photon is a cube with a capacity of carrying bullets, and one-dimensional energies like these green bullets are in the cube. In this model, each cube is equal to a complete oscillation. And the photons has shorter size. Compare these photons with low frequency and high frequency and their size. The basis of quantum redshift is the sharing of one-dimensional energy between photons. So we can expect that some bullets share with other photons. Our investigation shows that older photon can observe the one-dimensional energy from younger photon. If we assume a sequence of photons, they are sharing energy together. Here is the junction of 2 photons, and show how can they share quantum energy between them. At the upper row, you can see that one photon has red bullet. I choose it as a ray to show one photon's quantum energy, how can share to other photons, and the number of photons decreases after it. Let's simplify using passenger of trains and number of trains car. At the emitting time, we can assume that the photon will start its travel. Passengers are one-dimensional energy that train can carry. But at the beginning of the emission, most of the seats are empty and few passengers have a chance to go in the train. Higher temperature causes lower number of passengers. After train is starting its travel, we have many train cars with low passengers. Each train car is a photon. Now, by decreasing the environment temperature, some passengers go to other wagons or trains cars, and number of passengers in some train cars will be increased, but number of train cars will be decreased. Decreasing the number of train cars means quantum function. This process can be continued until CMB. We will show that CMB is not a sign of Big Bang. In CMB, we can show that all the light, all the electromagnetic waves could convert it to the CMB along the time. So quantum redshift not only reject expansion of the universe, but also reject Big Bang and represent a new theory for origin of the CMB or cosmic microwave background. This picture demonstrates quantum redshift based using carrying quantum energy by track. Each track is a photon, and each blue line is a one-dimensional energy. The number of tracks will decrease along the time, but their quantum energy transfer to other photons, and at the end, at the observer time, the number of photons will be decreased. Now, we should test the capability of quantum redshift for describing a magic phenomenon. We know that more distant objects have nonlinear increase in the redshift. After proposing parametric equation for quantum redshift, we used the real data for testing my theories using SIMBAD Astronomical Database. These are some data that we calculated with our formula, and this is the total redshift of stars and galaxies that is nonlinear, and it is very, very important for this theory. There are two options for testing my theory, SIMBAD or Gaia. I chose SIMBAD because I needed temperature. I've created a complete videos about downloading data. 3 video is uploaded in my academics YouTube channels. You can download it, or you can search SIMBAD Redshift from the YouTube to reach my academic channel. These are 3 videos that you can download step by step. This is my direct access to the file in GitHub. Go there and click on code, then click on download zip file. After downloading zip file, extract it. You can see these folders. Double click on SIMBAD using SIMBAD database. It is opening it in the Microsoft Access. Double click on main form to open the database. Now click on the green button to delete previous data and go to this button. Click on script examples and choose your, yes, open example 1 main. This is an example. Select on and Ctrl+C to copy in clipboard. Then click on SIMBAD website and paste on the tab service in this part. Change 20,000 to 200 for speeding up the start test and click start. After 1, 2, 3 minutes, you see this page. You can select all of these data and click Ctrl+C to copy them to clipboard. Now come to the database and open data folder. Open data 1, delete previous data and paste clipboard. Now click on the green button again. Now click on the blue button and all done. Final data is ready here in the button paper. Click on upper left to select all data if you want to copy and paste in the Excel. In part 3, I introduce you a paper that is published in a journal entitled Impact of the Temperature of Stars on their Redshift. These are some picture of it. The data is collected from retrieved from SIMBAD.
Thank you very much for listening to this video. We will upload it to the conference platform. Unfortunately, we don't have any more time for questions, but you can contact the presenter directly. Thank you, and hopefully you can attend to the other conferences. Have a great day.